Hello everyone, and welcome to my deck profile for my Sharks. This is for February of 2024. Nice custom box. My favorite part is definitely the little fin I attached on the top. Came out pretty good, and the jaws on the front. But let's just jump right into the cards. I start off by playing the 3 Buzzsaw. This card is probably one of the best in the deck, probably other than Abyss. On normal or special summon, you can target, or it's not even on summon, it's just his on-field effect, sorry. You can target you can target a water monster on the field and bring out a monster with the same level from the deck, including himself, so you can just target him to bring out a level 4, so free level 4 XEs. He's going to be your usual normal summon if you have one, or Lantern Shark. That's your other normal summon. On his normal summon, you can special summon a level 4, 1, 3, 4, or 5 monster from your hand in defense position, which could be Buzzsaw himself. So you can normal him, then special Buzzsaw, then use Buzzsaw's effect, target him, and then bring out another shark, probably like right hand or Xyz Remora or something like that. Pretty good. And the 3 Abyss Shark, this is your level 5, or one of your level 5s. This card is nuts, which is why it has the higher price tag than the others. As long as all the monsters you control are water, you can special summon him for free, and then he also searches out another 3, 4, or 5 fish monster from the deck for free. So he's a special summon and a search, so he's busted. Which that's any shark or any monster in your deck. So really solid card. Then we have Crystal. Crystal is really good as well. All of the sharks have the ability to be treated as a 3, 4, or 5 monster. So you can make a bunch of different XEs with them. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can target 1 water monster on the field, special summon this card, then banish this card when it leaves the field, and if you do, have the attack of that monster. It's pretty good, especially you can kind of do some shenanigans if you get your Kragan on the field. So if he turns all the monsters water, then you can have your opponent's monster, then bring him out, so you can do some funny stuff with that. The idea with the sharks is simply to XE summon as much as possible. Dream Shark is kind of like a Cyber Dragon. He can bring himself out if you don't control any monsters, or if all the monsters you control are water, which they are, again. So he's always a free special summon. Also, he can't be destroyed by battle once per battle, or I'm sorry, the first time this card would be destroyed by battle each turn, it's not destroyed, so really solid. Unfortunately, he does not have the effect of being treated as a 3, 4, or 5. He's just 5, so a little limiting in that sense, but he's free. So, and he has a 2600 defense, so pretty nice. Play 1 copy of Right Hand Shark. You don't need any more than that. When he's normal summon, you can add a left hand, but you don't play one. But the more important part is when you use him for XEs, that card can't be destroyed by battle. So you can put it on something like, Stealth Kragan, because Stealth Kragan has a really low attack. I personally play the triple Xyz Remora. Your targets for this are going to be Right Hand, Lantern, and Buzzsaw. Those are your only level 4s. You're only level 4 fish. But this card is great. Let's say you have, let's call it Bahamut, right? Our level 4. We have this on the field. Xyz Remora can remove these 2, even if he only has 1, and then you have another Xyz with 1. He can remove 2 off of any Xyz monster, or 1 from each, like I said. These go to the grave. He goes here, then he targets 2 level 4s. It's not 5s, so you gotta be careful with that. And then brings them back out, and then you can even make even more XEs on top of that. So that's really solid XC spam. Plus, there's a couple monsters in here that you probably only want to use the detached material ones, like Bahamut. You know, get your toad out and then keep him there, because he's most likely not surviving. That's a really good way to get rid of the other XC material they don't need, so you can make even more control on the field. Then I play the triple Silent Sea Nettle. He is not a fish, but he's a free level 4 just for controlling water, and you can only special summon water, but again, not an issue at all. So, free body. And same thing for the Silent Angler, except he is a fish, so he synergizes a little well, so you can do a Abyss Shark and a Silent Angler, which is usually pretty solid play. The only thing with Silent Angler is he has to be the last card you special summon from your hand, so you can't do him, you can't do him, you can't do him after the fact, or him, so he has to be the last one. So you gotta be careful with that. That's it for the monsters I play. As usual, I use a pretty heavy monster lineup. Some of these can be edited down for, you know, your hand traps and stuff, but you know me, I personally don't play them. I like a more pure variant of pretty much everything I play. I play the triple White Mirror. This card is awesome. Target a level 4 fish monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Then you can add a monster from your hand with the same original name as that special summon monster. So you can special Buzzsaw to add Buzzsaw back from the graveyard. Great card. And I play the one Whitefish Salvage. Probably don't need much more than that. I like the one. It kind of forces them to deal with this card if they keep it up on the field for too long. It just recycles all your fish monsters back from the graveyard. And I play triple Foolish Burial Goods. Really solid. Our target for that is going to be Ice Barriers, for obvious reasons. I play the Ready Fusion and Instant Fusion. Our targets for that will be very clear. Play the one Harpies, because, you know, don't like back row. Twin Twisters, because, you know, don't like back row. Same idea. And the one Monster Reborn for any of your monsters to bring back. And that is it for the spells. Then I play the, as you saw earlier, the triple Ice Barrier. You can set this card like normal to get the attack reduction and the negate effect, so really solid card if you use it that way, but also the Foolish Burial's amazing. Full Armored XCs, love this new card. You can pretty much get it on your first turn every time, search for it. The usual effect that's going to be going off is the last two. It's the equipped monster gains attack equal to this card's attack, which is equipping another Xyz monster to that, so you get up to some pretty crazy high attacks. And then, you know, the usual equipped card effect is if the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle, destroy this card instead. So, great card. That's it for the traps. I play one Stealth Kraken. This card's crazy. He makes all every monster on the field water. So I know you used to be able to do the Goes and Match thing where you could lock your opponent completely out, but since Goes and Match is limited, I'd rather not run it. But also the really good effect of just popping your opponent's cards is crazy on a quick effect, and then it also burns your opponent, so really good. Stealth Kraken Spawn. I love playing the two. I see a lot of people don't play them, but I get it, but I really like using that ability. So essentially, when this thing dies, you can bring out these 2 from the deck, and then it equips 2 monsters from the graveyard, like these 2, you know, 2 Buzzsaws or whatever, 2 anything. And then when the other Stealth Kraken dies, and then it brings him back out. So it's a pretty long cycle to chew through this package. You want Abyss Dweller because the graveyard effects are pretty nasty these days. And the attack bonus is pretty nice too. Pretty good, 500 to all your monsters. I play the one Hopewoven. I might take him out for Silent Honor Arc. This is dark, but in order to get his full effects, you need Silent Honor Arc, so I might take him out for that. So probably gonna remove him. We'll see though. Then I play the, there he is, Bahamut Shark. Obvious reasons, because you can bring out Toad. Again, these are proxies. I have my Toads in my actual dedicated frog deck, so if you're wondering, I just haven't bothered to pick up other copies. But for now, these are proxies, so everyone knows. Yeah, 2 Toads, probably don't need more than that, or maybe you could bump it down to 1 if you really wanted to, because it can recycle itself, but preference. I play the 1 full armored Dark Knight Lancer. This card is nuts. Once per turn, you can also XE summon full armored Dark Knight Lancer by using rank 5 or 6. That could be any of these guys, well, except for him, he's a 3, but these guys, the 5s. And he gets 300 attack for each material that's equipped to him. He can target an Xyz card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. He can recycle your Xyz cards. If an equipped card becomes equipped to a monster you control, you can attach 1 monster your opponent controls to this card as material. So really, really strong card. Plus a 2800 body ain't bad either. And I play the Valiant Shark Lancer. Yeah, he can just pop cards really good, and he has a quick effect. If you control another Xyz monster, that is a quick effect to pop that monster. Then I play the Xyz Fortress. This is the one that searches out your full armored Xyz. Pretty good card. Yeah, pretty solid. That's what he's mostly used for. So have the number C101 Silent Honor Dark. He can target a special summon monster your opponent controls and attach it to this card, kind of like Silent Honor Arc, same thing. When he's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, he can special summon this card from the graveyard and gain life points equal to the original attack of the card, so 2800. But you do have to have Silent Honor Arc to get that effect. So, like I said, I might drop him to add the Silent Honor Arc as well. Xyz Torpedo. He's basically just used to buff all your other Xyz monsters like him. That's essentially his entire use, but it's really good. And 2500 for rank 3. It's not bad. And these are our 2 targets for our instant fusion and ready fusion, either one. They can summon either one. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, what you do differently. I'd love to see it. And let me know what deck you guys want to see next. And thank you very much.